night is about, excuse me, about compassion. I have a very compassionate piece right here because I'm very concerned, deeply concerned. And I am worried about white America. I'm worried about white America and have genuine concern for their children polluted with Ritalin. I'm worried about white America and its pubertal lashing out against an aged Europe. I'm worried about white America and wonder if its superego can handle its own id. I'm worried about white America and its apple pie filled with nationalistic maggots. I'm worried about white America and its religion riddled with bullet holes. And I'm worried about white America and the way that the flag is coming apart between the stars and the stripes. I'm worried about white America breaking its neck as it falls down the ladder of success. I'm worried about white America, its cornflakes drowning in hormone-infused milk. I'm worried about white America and its befuddled suit and tie arrogance. I'm worried about white America and what will happen when every coal miner's daughter becomes a transgender son of a solar panel salesman. I'm worried about white America over-medicated, opiated, and foaming mad at the mouth. I'm worried about white America and their overinflated ideas about their own relevance. I'm worried about white America, history caught in a hiccup of hate. I'm worried about white America still blaming the Jews for being smarter than they are. I'm worried about white America at home at Walmart while still rather oblivious to the common market. I'm worried about white America, its constipated national pride. I'm worried about white America choking on a piece of humble pie and the Mexican busboy trained in the Heimlich maneuver who will choose to just walk on by. And I'm worried about white America feeling sexually assaulted orphans in the Catholic Church. I'm worried about white America forfeiting insight for illusion. I'm worried about white America drunk on power behind the wheel of a steamroller. I'm worried about white America children of the commodified corn. I'm worried about white America poison and privilege Ivy League disease. I'm worried about white America and how they react when they realize that they are already half Chinese. I'm worried about white America and the NRA courting gay America to stockpile arms against Islam in America. I'm worried about white America brewing IPAs that taste like finely crafted piss. I'm worried about white America binge watching reruns of Friends and then realizing that they no longer have any left in the world. I am worried about white America and how they will feel when they wake up and find that all the baloney is gone. I'm worried about white America not being able to figure its way out of the White House escape room. I'm worried about white America and how they may react when they finally realize that Ellen is actually a lesbian. I'm worried about white America if they will ever accept a black James Bond. I'm worried about white America and the insecurities that they may suffer when the Martians deem them subservient. I'm worried about white America and the injuries that they may incur during the revival of line dancing. I'm worried about white America feeling dejected when it is deemed that they are no longer in charge. I'm worried about white America and the bewilderment that will be felt when the genetically modified chickens go home to roost. I'm worried about white America and how nobody gives a shit anymore about who the fuck John Wayne was. I'm worried about white America and the cancer-causing agents associated with beauty pageants. I'm worried about white America and God finally giving up on them. I'm worried about white America and the heartland needing a triple bypass. I'm worried about white America and who they will choose to blame next for their shortcomings. I'm worried about white America being too happy with itself. I'm worried about white America always wanting to be black, but without all the baggage. I'm worried about white America being outsourced to Moscow. I'm worried about white America and who will be next year's Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue cover girl. I'm worried about white America becoming the canary in their own coal mine. I'm worried about white America and its sweaty palm hovering over the universal goodnight switch. Woo!